Hey, this is Kaylee. I'm a mom of 3-year-old twins and a 4-month-old, and I'm working to create opportunities for our kids to nurture a spirit of kindness and hospitality. One of the ways that we do that is through the art of neighboring. So on this channel and my Instagram account, I've been able to share some of the strategies that have helped us adopt a neighboring lifestyle. And I'm lucky enough to have a friend and neighbor who shares that passion. My friend Sarah has 2 boys, 3 and 2, and she's expecting a baby girl this August. But last summer after COVID hit, Sarah and her boys were aching for the sort of community and neighborhood interaction that we were used to experiencing. Parks were slowly opening back up, and apart from family being able to see each other if they had agreed that it was safe, there was nowhere for kids to interact with one another, meet new people, or for moms to experience some sort of a break. So Sarah decided to start what she then would call our neighborhood tot time. It took place entirely outdoors, so moms were able to social distance and coexist alongside other moms, while the kids were able to interact with other kids in a setting that loosely resembled a library story time. It's a simple and easy outreach to get going, but one that has made all the difference in our lives and in the lives of other families in our neighborhood. We can't recommend starting one enough. I've compiled Sarah's suggestions for starting a neighborhood tot time in a printable linked below. And in this video, she and I sit down to talk about why and how she started it.
Okay, so this is my friend Sarah. I'm pumped to introduce her to you all, and we can talk about this tot time that she put together last summer, and we just started it up for this year. So I think the first question is, why did you start something like this?
Well, during COVID, I was starting to get worried about my kids not interacting with other kids because I'm home all day with them. So that was one reason. And the other is I like to get to know my neighbors, and I would like to have a place where they know each other and kind of can grow up together. And that's what I would want for my kids. So that's what I decided to do. I kind of noticed some strollers.
This is the best part.
Like in front of people's homes, and I'm like, well, they might have kids the same age, and so
You're like the sweetest stalker neighbor.
Yes. So I knocked on a couple doors. Some answered, some did not, and I said, hey, do you want to come over for just like a backyard hangout time, and we can get to know each other? And then I even saw some, like, driving home from the grocery store, I would stop and see some parents walking their kids home, say, hey, come join us.
And what was their reaction? Because I think hearing that, you would think like, oh, I don't have it in me to like flag down a car.
Yeah.
But what was it like when you met these moms?
The most memorable was the mom who's like, yes, please. I am like dying. I don't have friends right now. And they were so excited that I saw them. Yeah.
Yeah. And really all of them came back this year. So they didn't think we were too weird.
Yeah. Yeah. And it also helped out Kaylee because I said, hey, do you want to come? Let's do this and invite people. And so when she said yes, then I felt like I could like try and find people.
Totally. I do nothing for this. It's all Sarah. But it is true. There's something to be said for just feeling like you have a team, like backing you, to be able to do something and reach out to people that you don't know. Okay, so for somebody who has seen some posts about this or felt a similar burden for creating a space like this for moms and kids in their neighborhood, what are the things they need to get started?
So you don't need much. You just need to be willing to have people in your backyard, and really that's it. I went to like Kids to Kids or Once Upon a Child, got like these little dots and a little parachute.
Like PE class dots.
Yes.
Yeah.
And those are like the main items we need, and you can bring whatever you want, bubbles or chalk or whatever. And my lovely husband built this awesome sandbox, which
Sandbox helps. We are pro sandbox.
Yeah.
100%.
The sandbox is a great way to invite people over because really any kid at any level really loves it.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps. But you don't really need anything. I think just being together is enough.
Could you do it without a backyard, what would you say?
Yeah, I would say yes. I think you could, but you would have to maybe meet at a park.
You can do a park. I was picturing
Yeah.
like an apartment complex, outside space even.
Yeah.
So finally, just tell us about the format. So moms come in with crazy strollers like mine, just like all the toys piled. I don't know why we leave the house with so many toys. So everybody comes in probably 15 minutes late, plan on not starting for 15 minutes after you say.
Yeah.
And then what do we do?
So then we start with a hello song, just so that way everyone knows everyone. Because some people, because of COVID, some people can come, some people left, especially during the summer with different schedules. So it's just a nice way to start. Okay, so as you get to know the parents, you might find one that's a little bit musical. You don't need a musical parent. You could totally just do songs that you know and that you grew up with. But that's what we go into next, a song time, where we do like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or Itsy Bitsy Spider. And the format's really similar to like a neighborhood library time. So we do some songs and the kids love it, and be okay with some of the kids not participating. Some of them just want to wander around and are just getting used to being around other kids. After that, we just read one story. Then we do some games. We try Duck Duck Goose, Red Light, Green Light. And the moms have been great. They volunteer to rotate snacks. Yep. So that was great. And then we do snacks. We do free play. And after that, we end with the parachute time. And I kind of coax everyone with a sticker at the end.
It's great. My kids get really excited for the sticker. So Sarah's background is in elementary education. How much do you think that helps you?
Probably, I probably think of like the little things that
The stickers. I wouldn't think of that.
Yeah, stickers and just like the layout a little bit. But again, you don't need to have a background in education or anything to start something like this.
Yeah, it's just a heart for moms that are at home.
Yep.
Heart for toddlers that meet other toddlers in peer interaction, and a couple hours on a weekday.
Yeah, and just I was telling Kaylee, we've ran into some of our friends at the park or even at the store, and it helps make a big place feel smaller, which has been fun for both me and the kids.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you can do it.
You can do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye now.
We hope this video gets you thinking about how you and your kids could start something similar to a neighborhood tot time in your area. We promise it is well worth the effort. Let us know what other ideas you have for neighboring with little kids, and join us as we experiment daily in neighboring and hospitality. Subscribe here for the occasional YouTube video, or follow along with us at Littlest Neighbor on Instagram for more regular content inspiring neighboring and hospitality for life with littles. See you soon.